Good morning, good morning, good morning. Your life, your life, your life, your life again. Your life again, your life again, your life again. Welcome to another day. It's another bright new day. Every morning I wake up, I have a gratitude. Every morning I wake up, I have a gratitude. And what I say is, thank God I learned how to trade. Every morning I have a gratitude. Every morning I have a gratitude affirmation. We alive, we alive, we alive, we alive. Anchor of my strength, healer of my soul, center of my joy, Jesus, you're enough. Anchor of my strength, healer of my soul, center of my joy, Jesus, you're enough. Every morning I have a gratitude affirmation. And that is, thank God I learned how to trade. I want you to type on the chat box, thank God I learned how to trade. Thank God I learned how to trade. Type on the chat box, everybody. Thank God I learned how to trade. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't know how to trade. No problem. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, okay. So this is for traders. That okay. So if you don't know how to trade, yeah, thank God I will learn how to trade. Yeah, put that one there. Thank God that I will learn how to trade because what trading does is out of this world. Now, let me give you a perspective of why you should learn how to trade. Okay, for me, I don't like stress. Exactly. Thank you, Olainwaju. Thank God I will learn how to trade. For me, trading gives you freedom. What that means is that if you know how to trade, you can make money anytime, any day, anywhere. There is no limit on how much to make. One, there is no limit on where you would make. Like freedom. Let's type in freedom on the chat box. Type in freedom, freedom, freedom. So trading gives you freedom. Yeah, good morning, Joshua. Trading gives you what? That freedom. Time freedom, money freedom, okay? And it takes process, but I'm giving you the end results. If you are the type of person that you don't like stress, you don't like to respond to like that's me personally, right? So you have to learn the skill set. But once you know how to trade, I'm telling you, bro, it's freedom. I have testimonials. I have students that have made, I don't start talking about testimonies. But I'm saying that all you just need is have the skill sets. Whatever it will cost you to have the skill set, I beg you, have it. Then I want to also make this clear. Don't give yourself a time limit of when you want to learn how to trade. Don't give yourself a time. Don't say, by the next 3 months, I will start making money. No, no, no. Your business is to understand the ropes. If you're not understanding it, stay there. If it takes you 6 months, if it takes you 12 months, stay there. People study economics in school for 4 years. If you're a graduate, you understand, you go to school, it's not even 4 years. From primary school, no, let's start from nursery. From nursery school, nursery 1, nursery 2, you now do primary 1 to 6. That is 8 years. You now do GS1, GS2, GS3. You now do SS1, SS2, SS3. You now enter university. You spend, let me just say, minimum 10 years. Listen carefully. You spend minimum 10 years in education sector. After graduating, you now still go and look for job. Where is the we are not saying come and learn a skill for 6 months or 1 year. You say it's too much. Can you see how we have been doing ourselves? So, but I can assure you that if you learn from me within 6 to 12 months, you will start trading by yourself. Now, the making money is not on your own head. I can't tell you when to start making money because that will be on you. What I can assure you is that see that knowledge, you go sabi trade. You go sabi trade. That one no jokes. So it takes a minimum of I give my students 6 months to 12 years. I say 12 years. 6 months to 12 months is what you need to change your life forever. Type that. Type that. Type that. 6 to 12 months is what you need to change your life forever. 6 to 12 months is what you need to change your life forever. If you are coming into my space, just give yourself 6 to 12 months. Eh, walai talai, your life could change. And I have series of testimonials about that. 6 to 12 months is what you need. Yeah, exactly. I love Olaiwaju. I love you, sir. The way you are personalizing it, 6 to 12 months is what I need to change my life. Are you who invited you to my life? I don't know. How did you get to know about this life? I want to give you a bonus. I want to give you a bonus. Who invite? Are you new to my life? I want to give you a bonus for mentorship. I want to give you a bonus. If you are interested in the bonus, are you interested, sir? I want to give you a bonus. Who invited you to this life or who brought you here? Okay, WhatsApp group. Okay, nice. Okay. So the discount for mentorship is 50K. Yeah? Get that. I'm gonna give you 1 week one-on-one. I'm gonna give you 1 week one-on-one. SK Tuesday. I'm going to give you a one-on-one free, but you would need to pay for the mentorship. Yeah, it's just 50K. Yeah. So send me a WhatsApp message right now and secure your spot today. Or let me know when you get so then you fix a one-on-one with me. I love people like this. Yeah. Sorry, a minute, please. SK, I did class. I did class. I did class. I did class. I just want to know why it's 1 minute. I did class. I did class. Oh. Okay, yeah. So that's it. So you're welcome again to this live. Invite your friends, right? We are doing what is called power of 10. Every single person that is here, we want to build our community to have minimum 100 active traders by December. I know it's possible. How will I make that happen? Yeah, I just need to build 10 people. I know Joshua is one of them. Joshua is my frontliner. He's a striker. If Joshua can bring in 10 persons from his own circle, online watching you bring in 10 persons, you bring in 10 persons, you are going to have 100. So everybody that is listening to me, you are committed to bringing in minimum 10 persons every other month. Don't force anybody. Don't convince anybody. Just tell them that if you want to learn how to trade, we have a academy where you will get all the. Just encourage them and leave them to the side. We'll ensure that you are reaching out to 10 people interval. Yeah, people interval. 10 people, and there is also commission for you. If anyone comes in through you, okay, Olayiwaju, that's you. Okay, sharp, 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 sharp. All right. And if anyone comes in through you and pays for mentorship, you get the commission. If they pay 10 million naira, you get the commission of 10% or 20%. I'm still working on the numbers. Any amount they pay, you get the commission. So it's also going to benefit you monetarily. It's not just bringing somebody. When they pay for mentorship, you get a commission. Mr. Elias, good morning. I celebrate you, sir. All right. Yeah, yeah. I've seen your chats. I've seen your chat. Yes, I've seen your chat. Olamide, nice one. So let's go into our chart for today. Let's go into what we have for. Let me share my screen. Yesterday I said that don't have fear of missing out. Okay, don't have fear of missing out. When you are trading, if you miss a particular trading opportunity, there is another day to trade. There is always another trading opportunity. The market will give you limitless opportunities. Mind you, you only need one or two good trades per week. You don't need to trade every day because, in fact, the market will not present good opportunities every day. I repeat, the market will not present good opportunities every day. The best opportunities are rarely presented. So if you are a trader that's always wanting to trade every day, you have more losses than wins. You just need one or two good setups for the week. You can either hold that trade or you manage the trade. You can just be scaling in. You move your stop loss into break even, your stop loss into break even into profit. You can just use one trade, and scaling. Okay, now we have this currently on BTC. Let's start with BTC. BTC has come back to my order block. Now I feel so strongly that it's time for this guy to move. You can see that yesterday we had this previous candle range low, sorry, my CLT low and CLT high, right? So let me go back to my daily. Those that use demand as an edge, they are already on this trade. Those that use demand as an edge, if you are a demand trader, this is your trade already. Okay, this is your trade. If you are a demand trader, this is your trade. If you are also a CLT trader, if you are using daily CLT, this is also your entry. So the market has given us confirmation because we broke out this guy after market has entered into our candle range low. This is the entry. So we are set for BTC buy. Okay, we are set. We are set. So if I want to get an extra confirmation, I might not see a CLT on this 1 hour. This guy might not even give me a 1 hour CLT. This guy you're seeing here now might not give us a 1 hour CLT. He might just keep buying. But if it gives me 1 hour CLT, I will be so glad. If this guy, this is a 6 o'clock candle, if this guy gives me a CLT here, almost I go too happy die because it's a final confirmation that this guy wants to buy. So what I will do, because I'm not too sure, I'll wait for a break. I want to see a break out of this range. So I'm going to wait patiently for that break. So on BTC, yes, we have tapped into our order block. But me now, to be conservative, I want price to break out, then I continue the buy. That's what I want to see. That's my bias for BTC. So I wait for 8 o'clock. I wait for 8 o'clock candle to break out. When I see that breakout, where's my target? My first target will be this high for BTC. That's my first target. Then my second target will definitely be my candle range high. So those are my targets for BTC. First target, this high. Second target, candle range high. But I must first see a confirmation, which is a breakout of the candle range high again. I want to see price break back inside. Break back inside. on a higher time frame, 1 hour. Then I am ready for this buy. All right, that's my bias for BTC. That's my bias for BTC. Let's proceed. Let's go to a lower time frame. Or let me go to daily and see what daily is doing. Because we are at Wednesday now, right? We are currently at Wednesday. So by Wednesday, we should know the direction of the week. I repeat, by Wednesday, should know the direction of the week. Now, what can you see here? Tuesday has given us the low of the week, right? So I am telling you for free, if the market wants to do what it has been doing, this guy will turn to green. All this red you are seeing here, Nakaramo, if the market wants to do what it has been doing, this guy you are seeing, right, will turn to a green candle by New York section. Because what we are seeing currently is simply just retracements. This candle on daily is simply just what? Retracement. We are just trying to retrace into key levels. Let me use my gun box to know my level. Okay, can you see? We are just simply retracing into the key level. Let me go to 1 hour again. So I am safe to say that this guy will still buy. So this drop we saw here was simply a retracement. Retracing into what? My 0.75 and into my what? Order block. So I'm safe. I'm safe for this buy, like mad. That's the confidence we have. I'm safe for a buy, like what? Like mad. So BTC buy. We only want to think of buying opportunities in today's chart for BTC. Are we together? Type in together if you're together. Type in together, 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 together. My bias for BTC is what? Is bullish. My bias for BTC is bullish. Type in together if you're together. My bias for BTC is what? Bullish. Why are we bullish? We are bullish because Tuesday has created the low of the week. Tuesday has created the low of the week, right? So I'm just following my strategy. I'm following my setup. I might be wrong, and I'm ready to take the losses. So trading is not about you trying to predict. You are simply speculating on what price is going to do based on data. Based on data, we are speculating what the next movement will do based on data. So what gives me confidence in this trade? I have seen for past price action that Tuesday always creates the low and high of the week. So I follow my setup. So let me go to 15 minutes and see in accordance to Asian range, what are we having? Let me see what is happening for. In accordance with Asian range, what do we have? Can you see? In accordance with Asian range, this is what we are having. Holy Spirit of God. So if I want to now scatter markets, because Asian low has not been swept. Let me hide this guy first. You can see that Asian high and Asian low has not been delivered because 8 o'clock never knock. Yeah? When 8 o'clock knock, it gives us the completion of Asian range. But currently, this is Asian high and this is Asian low. Okay? Currently, this is Asian high and what? This is Asian low. So I want 8 o'clock to knock. Pay attention. I want 8 o'clock to knock. When 8 o'clock have knock, that means you have completed Asian range. I can now start putting myself in for London session. For a buy scenario, it's either I see Asian low will first be swept, okay, or there's going to be a change of character from here. So my closest change of character will be here, okay. The closest change of character will be there. So two things will happen. Let me delete everything again so you can follow me carefully. Two things will happen. It's either I see a break out of this guy, then it continues buying. I want to say a change of character, okay? Or price first sweeps Asian low and what? We break structure. Two things is going to happen. When 8 o'clock knock, price can just continue. It will take out the Asian low, right? That means I'm not expecting a manipulation of Asian low. It just breaks out of this block and continues buying. That's scenario one. Or scenario two, you will see that price will take out Asian low and price will what? Will displace. These are the two things I want to see. So as a trader, you need to ask yourself, what are the expectations? If I see this, I will do this. If I don't see this, before you come to the chart, you must have that expectation in your mind. I'm expecting to see a shift in the market structure before I execute. If I don't see a shift in market structure, I will not execute. That must be resolved before coming to the chart. Don't come to the chart without having what you expect as an edge in your mind. Write that down. Don't appear before the chart without having an expectation of your edge in your mind. Write that down. Don't appear before the chart without having an expectation of your edge in your mind. If not, the market will present you with different edges. Don't appear before the market without having an expectation of your edge in your mind. What you are expecting is not your own thinking. You are not just guessing. You are expecting an edge that has played out over and over again. Don't appear before the chart without having an expectation of your edge in your mind. Write it down. That's a powerful quote. Don't appear before the chart without having an expectation of your edge in your mind. If not, what are you coming to the chart to do? Like, talk to me. What are you coming to the chart to do? That's why people tell me that, ProFx, when I come to the chart, I don't know what to do. You don't know what to do now because you're not coming with an expectation. Who get what I'm trying to say? You will be confused when you open the chart because you are not coming with an expectation of what you want to see. You trade what you see, not what you feel. We trade what we see, not what we feel. So never appear before the chart without an expectation of your edge in your mind. So what is my expectation on BTC? I expect that, number one, 8 o'clock will knock because that will be my London session as begun. Number two expectation, I expect that if I want to buy, Asian low will be swept into a key level, which I already have on a daily time frame, or on 1 hour time frame. So let's go over it again. Let's go over it again. Are you catching the fire, guys? Let's go over it again. What is my expectation? My expectation is 8 o'clock will close. 2, Asian low will be swept. Now, mind you, price is already sitting on my demand. So price might not want to sweep Asian low again. Might. Might not. If it wants to sweep Asian range, that means it wants to sweep Asian range into the middle line because there is no other demand again at the left. Yes or yes? There is no other demand. So this is the last. This is the demand we have. If price wants to sweep Asian low, at best it sweeps it into the middle line. Then we have a displacement. Then we buy. This is my first expectation, right? Then the second expectation is I won't see a sweep, but rather price will just open and break out, retrace, and continue. This is how you set expectation according to your edge, because these are the only two things that can happen. So your question is, what are the only two things that can happen? That means market can either do this or do this. You have to learn how to trap. You have to trap the price. You want to trap the price. The market can only do this or do this. Are we together? I'm not getting our response. Never come to the market without an expectation of your edge in your mind. That's a powerful quote. Never come to the market without an expectation of your edge in your mind. Never come to the market without an expectation of your edge in your mind. Never, 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 and never, and never come to the market without an expectation of your edge in your mind. So this is my expectation for BTC. And I just chill. I'm on the chill mode, man. I got no issues, man. No setup, no edge, no trade. No issues. This is how to trade with calm mind and calm body. No issues. So, like I said, my second scenario would be this breaker block. Yeah, the price will break this other block and use it as a support. That's my second scenario. I'm chilled. Type in on the chat box. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No pressure. No pressure. No prayer. Say it's prayer. No pressure. Prayer. No prayer. No prayer. There is no pressure. 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 Let me give you a secret. Let me give you a secret. One confirmation that this guy is going to buy is what we call inverse fair value gap. Let me give you that. Secret. IFVG. One of your confirmation that the market is ready to reverse. One of the confirmation that the market is ready to reverse is when price gives you an inverse fair value gap. Please take this thing very important. I want to power out my mind now. Careful. Write this down in your notes. One of the confirmation that price will reverse. That means this is a reversal pattern. Is inverse fair value gap. When a fair value gap has failed, that fair value gap becomes the support or resistance, depends on the initial direction. So look at this carefully. I currently have this fair value gap on what? 1 hour. Okay? A confirmation that this guy is going to reverse for a buy is when this fair value gap fails. So I'm going to see something like this. Price will break it, close, and retest for a support. That's a confirmation. So when your fair value gap has been not just rejected, a fair value gap is being run over, closes with the body, retraces back to that same gap, and gives a confirmation to buy. That's it. So an inverse fair value gap is a confirmation for a reversal. I repeat, an inverse fair value gap is a confirmation. Is a confirmation for a what? For a reversal. An inverse fair value gap is a confirmation for reversal. A confirmation for reversal. A confirmation for reversal. A confirmation for reversal. Are we together, guys? Let me put it somewhere here. A confirmation for what? For reversal. Okay, let's continue. So that's it for BTC. My money in gold. IFVG. Inverse fair value gap. Come and learn, oh, come and learn, oh, come and learn. No prayer, yes, so no prayer. No prayer. Come and learn. Invite your friends. 2026, no mercy for the market. The market has been taken from you, taken from you. It's time to take from the market. Write that down. It's time to take from the market. No mercy, no mercy, no mercy. It's time to take from the market. All the old stop loss wey you don take. And it's not by gra-gra. Oh. How you are doing it because you are not going to lock in. Okay, it's not by gra-gra. We're not trying to fight the market that you must spin back. It's not revenge trading. So our revenge is locking in. Come on now, type that. Our revenge to take back from the market what has been stolen from us is by what? Locking in. Locking. So when I mean that no mercy, when I mean something like saying we take back from the market, it's not because we are going to have a revenge trading, no. It's because we are going to lock in like a madman. Go and back test that chart, like say your life depends on it, because it does. So when I tell you it's time to take from the market, it's not because we're going to revenge trade and trade recklessly. It's because we are locked in. This time I no go gree. I am back testing my edge. Minimum 100 days back test. That means every day I can just pick 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. I want to have enough data. I have back tested my edge so much that I will look foolish not to take the trade. So it's time to take from the market. You don't do. Market don't take you on. You don't do. You don't do. Except if you're not tired though. Me, I'm tired. When I'm making in the market, I'm not. I want to make more. My 10K days, the market they owe me $10 billion. I don't talk like play. Market is owing me $10 billion. Market is owing me $10 billion. I go collect time from your hand, clean. So I'm still running on this trade. You can see I took this trade yesterday, right? This trade now is currently giving me millions of naira already. Just from year to year, I'm currently making millions on this trade. Just from year to year, 1K plus is already running in my profits. Just from year to year. When I say trading, it will give you freedom. I'm not talking theory. It's practical. Just for imagine yesterday, you know what to do. You press buy from year to year. You have made millions of naira. Think about it. You have access to the capital, yes, and you know what to do. You have the skill, you have the capital, and you press a buy button. Just from year to year, you're currently making millions. What do you think about that? Somebody has gone to, in fact, that is somebody's 2 year salary that somebody is making in a single day. I'm just showing the possibilities. And I've never started. That 1K days is just, I'm just doing test one. I just doing test one. There's a lot. I have my mate that makes 100K days. So our 1K days is just okay. Okay, we are okay. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. So don't we are not excited with the 1K. Yes, I appreciate it, but there is more to make. So let's analyze gold again. My gold, I am targeting. This trade is giving me 5K. I'm targeting 5K on this trade. By God's grace, if this trade gets to my TP, I'm making nothing less than 5K on this trade. Right? So we still have a long way to go. Now we are already close to my first target. So how was I able to spot this? How was I able to spot this trade? What did I do to spot this buy? I'm going to show us now. So we are currently on 1 to 4. It's going to what? 1 to 8, like times 2 of it. Okay, so let me so what did I do? Let me delete my charts, make it clean. Can you see everything is clean? I have deleted my charts. What did I do? Why did I buy gold yesterday? 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 One simple answer, daily CLT was what made me started, like what I saw. I saw a daily CLT. One, I will give you the process. I won't give you everything. I won't give you all my secrets. Join the mentorship if you want to get the secrets. I'll just give you the process. Two, I saw if 1 hour fair value gap. That was it. These two things. Can you see? Just these two things was my process. Daily CLT, 1 hour fair value gap. This was my process. And of course, my CLT is always at what? Key level. I've said that several times. What makes your CLT valid is when your CLT is sitting on a key level. What makes a CLT valid? One, the CLT is sitting on a key level. Two, the CLT is at a specific timing, whether it is on a daily time frame or on a 1 hour time frame or 4 hour time frame or weekly or monthly. So two things validate your CLT. One, your key level, and two, your timing. It doesn't change for life. I mean, for life. So imagine you have gotten a skill set that you keep on repeating over and over again till you are tired. Trading is boring. Why? We keep doing the same thing over and over again. But I like this kind of board though. Abi, I like this kind of board. I want to be bored, please. I want to, please bore me, market, bore me. I want to be bored. Abi, who doesn't want this kind of boredom? Who don't want this kind of boredom? Please, market, bore me. I want to be bored. Talk to me, guys. Who loves this kind of boredom? Boredom that makes you millions every day. I love that boredom, please. Bore me, please, with all the boredom you have. Because we are doing the same thing over and over and over. Nothing changes. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. So my guy now will, by God's grace, as the Lord liveth and his spirit liveth, this high will kiss him. That means market will what? Touch this high. Where is my next profit target? Bro, the next previous day high is my target. No stress. So from daily time, I am already anticipating my profits. From a daily time frame, I am seeing where the market is headed next. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Who is with me? Putting some fire. I'm splitting out things that your gurus and mentors don't teach. I can say this. I can say this with all braggadociousness. What we do in Wiser Pips, your favorite trading influencers, they're not rich. Who are with me on that? I don't want to call names. But what we do here, those that you look up, those that you look up to there in the trading space, they don't do half of what we do. But we give God praise. Yeah? We give God praise. So this is my target for gold. This is my target for gold. This is my target for gold. So I won't give much. I won't give much details. Yeah, I won't give much details. My guys go vex now. Those that pay for me go vex. Say ProFx, don't give everything finished now. Don't give all the secrets finished. Well, I'm watching the appetite to bring them in, right? I'm watching the appetite to bring you in. You can't get everything for free at once. You have to come in on board. You have to come on board. Yeah, you can't get everything for free. So after daily time frame, what did I do? I dropped down to what? 1 hour. I said yesterday in the class, from daily CLT to what? 1 hour entry. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Daily CLT to 1 hour entry. Daily CLT to what? 1 hour entry. So this was what I did yesterday. Simple. So let's go over it again. Okay. Daily CLT to what? 1 hour entry. And again, don't feel bad if you miss the move. The market will print out this move over and over again. And it prints out it in any financial market. It doesn't matter the market, whether it is forex or stocks or crypto or precious metals or synthetics, any financial market, you have this for you. So what did I see? I saw market give me this fair value gap, okay, as that's the fair value gap that I saw. And that was it. I set a buy limit and the rest is history. So what do we have today for gold? We are still buying. The buy still continues. Okay? The buy still continues. So what do? I set myself again for another position. So where is another entry? I have a recent break of structure here. Recent break of structure here. Recent break of structure. So I begin to ask myself, where is the next key level that I can use? First of all, I want to know the origin of this eye. Okay, I want to know the origin of this eye. This is the origin, guys. After this pullback, we broke. So this is the major low and the what? Major high. So this is an order block or a demand on 1 hour. But I'll be careful for price not to use that as a liquidity, then now come and use this next one. So I'll just put it there. I'll mark it there. I'll monitor how price will come into this place and give a confirmation. So I'm going to mark it and watch to monitor price action. Price wants to tap into this place. Then lower time frame, I look for a what? A shift. And I what? I buy. This is what I'm expecting. Let me go to 15 minutes. Okay. Let me on my Asian range. Okay, can you see now that within this Asian range, can you see the origin of the Asian range has its own demand and the middle of the Asian range has its own demand. I repeat, the origin of the Asian range has its own demand and the middle of Asian range has its own demand. So our first point of interest is the demand in the middle of Asian range. Then the next point of interest is the demand at the origin of the Asian range. My next point of interest would be the demand at the middle of the New York range, which is this. Then origin of New York range. These are the little things that you're going to be learning in the mentorship. Yeah. So which one we hold, I don't know. That is the uncertainty in the market. You don't know which level we hold. So there are two things you will do. One, you either set a buy limit on the highest probable setup and don't be annoyed if price does not get there. So you can just say, okay, I will set a buy limit at this demand. And if price doesn't tap it, well, it's not my trade. I can say I'll set a buy limit here and put my stop loss wherever it is. Okay. Just put a buy limit at a place that you feel that market would have a high respect of. That's the uncertainty of the market. You don't know which level you hold. You can't know. You can't know. You either set pending order on every limit and reduce your risk. So this is the one that is closest, right? So my first buy limit will be here. But because it's the closest of all, I won't use high risk here. I will reduce my risk because this is the closest of my key level. The next pending order is kind of much more highly probable. So yeah, I can increase my risk a bit because this one makes sense. So the closer your entries, the lesser your risk should be. Write that down. The closer your entry to your price, the closer your entry to your price, the lesser your risk should be. I repeat, the closer your entry is to your price, the lesser your risk should be. The farther your entry is to your price, the higher your risk should be. I am preaching so good this morning. I'm preaching good. I'm preaching good. I'm preaching good. I'm preaching good. I repeat, this alone is already a masterclass. I don't even teach you charts. Some tips I will give you is enough to go and study on your own. The closer so if you are entering the market, ask yourself, is my entry close to the current market price? If yes, or more liquidity, you might be stopped out. Price might want to still go further before it goes your way. But if you still want to take that trade, then reduce your risk. So 70B, tell them $70 billion. It's not 10 billion. Sorry, sir. $70 billion, not $10 billion. Write this down. The closer your entry is to your price, the lesser your risk should be. Because price would want to manipulate that price and go for a discounted for a buy or a premium for a sell. But the farther your entry is to your price, the higher your risk should be. Because at that point in time, price has already sought out its premium and discount zones. Are we together? Are we learning? Type in learning, learning, learning. You are learning. Learning, learning, learning. Type in learning, learning, learning. Father. Okay, so let's check out silver. Let's check out silver. Okay, just give me a sec. I'm trying to write this code down. All right. So I've written that down and I've sent it to the group. The closer your entry is to the market price, the lesser your risk should be. The further your entry, blah 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 blah. Okay. Mm. Are we learning? Okay, so let's check out what silver is doing. Let's check out silver XAG USD, XAG USD, XAG, XAG, XAG USD, silver. Now, we talked about silver yesterday, right? We discussed silver yesterday. Okay, we discussed silver yesterday. And what did I tell us yesterday? Can you see? Can you see what we discussed yesterday? Monday low, Monday high. Monday low, Monday high. Monday low, Monday high. That means we are bullish for the week. Monday, Tuesday has created the low of the week. Brothers and sisters, we are heading towards 52.5, the next key level. Brothers and sisters, you can see that what we are doing is not. It's 8 o'clock. Yep. The same thing happened for silver. Silver also used a fair value gap. Okay, can you see? Silver also used this fair value gap. Silver also used the fair value gap, and the rest is history. And the rest is history. Silver also used the fair value gap after the break, just like gold. After the shift or after the break, then the rest is what is history. The rest is history. The rest is history. That's done 1 to 5. Okay, 1 to 4, 1 to 5 currently, and you're good. 1 to 5, you're done for the week. Oh. Hope you're aware. A 1 to 5 trade, you're done for the week. You have just made either 5% of your account or 2.5%. If you can make 2% every week, that's 8% every month. You are in the 1% of traders. So my goal, building my trading portfolio, I want to ensure that I am consistently making minimum 2% every week, 2% weekly. If I can make 2% weekly, I can make 8% monthly conveniently. And this might even take just one trade. That means if I place one trade now and one trade is giving me 1 to 5, if I am risking 1% of my account, I've just made what? 5%. If I'm risking half of my account, I'm making what? I'm making what? 2.5. So this is achievable. You can make, think in percentage, not in dollar amounts. Write that down. Think in percentage, not in dollar amount. That's the secret. Think in what? In percentage, not in what? In dollars. Think in percentage, not in dollars. That's why we are not satisfied with what we are making, because we think that, oh, I just made $10. I just made $10 of what? Think in percentage, not in dollar amount. You just make $100. $100 of what? That could be 100% already. That $10 you just made could be 50% of your capital. Write it down, everybody. Think in percentage, not in dollar amount. So any profit you are making, ask yourself, what is the percentage of this profit on my capital? You will appreciate what you are making. Who taught me? My mentor. Think in percentage. I just made a profit of 1K dollars and my capital is maybe 10K dollars. I have done well. Everybody, write that down, write that down, write that down. Think in percentage, not in dollar amounts. You will appreciate your trade that way. No pressure. So that means when I started doing this, no pressure. Oh. I just need 1 or 2 trades every week, and I'm good. Because I know that if I make one trade and I do a 1 to 4 or 1 to 3, I've just done 3% or half of it for that trade. That's the way you think. All right. So this is what we have for. So I'm just giving us the bias. Mind you, our signal group is our signal group. Let me advertise this now. Our signal group is going to start um, this month. We'll be having free signals, but from next month there will be a fee. I'm not I'm not sorry to charge you. It's my knowledge. Yeah. And we all know that I'm doing my best to give out free knowledge. So you're not saying that he likes money. I'm giving out free value, yes. But when it comes to appreciating a knowledge, you have to pay for it. That's the sincere truth. When you don't pay for something, you don't pay attention to it. You don't pay attention to what you don't pay for. It's natural principle of life. You don't pay attention to what you don't pay for, because where your heart is, or where your treasure is, your heart will be there. When your money is in a course, your mind go there. But because it is free, you don't really have nothing to lose. But when your money is there or more, you go sit up. Oh. So all these signals we are giving, right? We have a general group to drop signals. But if you want to have a exclusive signal, we have from December. My guy is here, my very good partner. I'm going to create a structure, very affordable. And we're not just giving you signals, we're also giving you how we get those signals so that you can eventually be a signal provider. That's our end goal. We need more traders in this industry. We need more. If you have 10 more, if you have 10 million more traders, you never still reach. We need more traders in this space. So every signal will be dropped to the groups, right? Every signal will be dropped to the group. Okay. Silver has delivered for yesterday. Now, what are we expecting today for silver? A continuation. A continuation. So I can go back to my daily. I can go back to my daily and look for a continuation. So I want to see a continuation. This market is going up. This market is going up, going up, going up. In fact, my next target is not even this bank level. My next target is this high, which is Friday's high. And that is the middle line. My next target is that high. It's very simple. How do I know? Liquidity. My next target is that Friday high, right? Because price is always drawing towards liquidity. We call it draw of liquidity. All right. So I'm targeting that high next. So what we have currently, I go to my lower time frame and see if there's something waiting for me. Let's see what is waiting for me here. So there is a recent break of structure. I can see a recent break of structure. Recent break of structure. Yeah. Recent break of structure. So the first major low might always be an inducement. Might, if price wants to be very, very naughty, that created the break of structure might want to be a liquidity. So we get prepared for that. Yeah. This first major low that creates the break of structure might want to be a liquidity. So it is the key level that is below the key level below that liquidity that becomes what the target. So either that one or this one. All right. So these are the safe places to set your what? Your buy limits. Safe places to set your buy limits. All right. Okay. Let's do Euro USD and call it a day. Euro USD, and let me check out. See, my money is in this trade though, and it has been doing me anyhow since last week. Let me check what this guy is doing on GU. Oh, my money is on this trade. It has been playing me since, just going up and down, 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 up and down. Okay, so I saw this coming. They're currently in the discount zone. I saw it coming. Yeah, Monday low has been sweat and broken out of blah blah blah. Okay, let's see what daily time frame is doing. From daily, we can have a guess. Let's see what daily is saying. So because today is Wednesday, I expect today to create the low of the week. Okay, today is Wednesday, just like last week Wednesday. So I expect today to create the low of the week. Then what? Boom, continuously high. So I expect today to create the low. I expect today to create the low of the week. Are you together? I expect today, Wednesday, to create the low of the week. So we are good. So let's go back to our 1 hour. This guy is messing me up big time. Whew. So this is what I currently have for GU. It's still kind of messy. Let me on my Asian range. Let me see what it's doing according to Asian range. So Asian high, Asian low. Yeah. So similarly, Asian low for a buy, Asian low will be swept into a key level for a buy. Same principle. Asian low will be swept into a key level for a buy. So if this is my Asian low, the next question is where are the key levels below Asian low that I'm interested in? If this is my Asian low as liquidity, next question is where are my key levels? Okay, so I expect the market to come into all these guys here. That is the key level. So let's watch how E is going to behave. G rather. But I hate this price action. I hate it. It's really annoying. But what man go do now? Wetin man go do? So my GU, I'm still bullish until otherwise. And my target is what? The Monday high first, then the higher high. Right? So we call it a day. I think we just tried enough today. We've learned so much today. Woo. If you learned one or two things today, type in I learned. If you learned one or two things today, type in I learned. If you learned one or two things today, type in. Why are you not doing that? If you learned one or two things today, type in I learned. I chop on. My guys are cooking, guys. My guys are cooking. My guys are eating. All right. Thank you. Every day it gets better, it gets clearer. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot. And the beautiful thing is that guess what? The more you unpack, like the more you release and share, the more downloads you're getting. So you cannot exhaust this knowledge, I swear. Like I've gotten some deep insights. When I share those deep insights, I get deeper insights. That's the beauty of sharing. So you cannot exhaust me finish. You cannot. Even if you pay me $110 billion, you cannot. The one I'm giving you what I know, the one is replenishing. So it applies to you too. So take the position of a student and a teacher. So the way I advise, I'm going to end with this. I advise every of my students to be a CLT type of alignment. I've said that now. Daily time frame CLT, 1 hour entry. 4 hours CLT, 15 minutes entry. 1 hour CLT, 1 minute entry. Simple. I said it yesterday. Sorry, man. Daily CLT, 1 hour entry. 4 hour CLT, 15 minutes entry or 5 minute entry. 1 hour CLT, 1 minute entry. Right? Monthly CLT daily. Monthly CLT daily entry. Weekly CLT 4 hours entry. Yeah. It's just I think it's just two time frames in between. So I'll end by saying this. As a student, take a student teacher posture when you are learning. Whatever you are learning, the end goal is to share with someone. You cannot have more if you don't share. That's one of the secrets that I use. When I learn something, I always look for scapegoats to share. Call them scapegoats. You think I'm doing you good? I'm doing myself good though. All these free class I'm doing, you think I don't? I like to give free class. They play. All this free class I'm doing, you think because prof is generous? Yes, I'm generous, but a guy, I'm selfish. I'm looking for scapegoats. I want to share because I know when I share, as I'm sharing with you at that spot, I'm getting more downloads. So I'm just using, yeah, but so it's a win-win. So look for people to share. You might not have a class, you might not be do it. Just look for one or two person to share the knowledge with, and you see, right? There's power in sharing. There's power in sharing. Sharing multiplies your knowledge. Hmm. A shared knowledge is a multiplied knowledge. Hmm. A shared knowledge. So when Jesus had to share the bread for it to multiply, when he gave thanks, what did he do? He shared it. As he was sharing it, there was multiplication. As it was, that's so profound. As Jesus was sharing the bread, it was being multiplied. So therefore, the multiplication did not come before the sharing. Stay with me. The multiplication came in the process of sharing the bread. As he shared the bread multiplied. It's a natural principle of life that a knowledge shared is multiplied wisdom. A knowledge shared bets a multiplied wisdom. You see, you go wise. Wiser trader for a reason. Yeah? That is not calling me. Wiser trader for a reason. Yes, sir. Man class, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so that's it. That's it. So any question? 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 So I need to go now. I need to go now. If there are no questions, thank you for joining. Reach out to me for mentorship, share, invite, like. Today is the last day for intermediate and advanced class from CLT. By next week, we have another fresh beginners class. If you missed last week beginners class, don't miss this one. Thank you for joining. Goodbye. Ciao.